My people, Yuledochie daughter has come for him.
Men, you people are very jobless. It is the moment something happens to a woman and everybody's trying to fight for their justice that you remember, oh, us too, this shut up. If you cared about your safety, if you truly cared about whatever happens to you or justice, cared about seeking justice for yourself, you will speak up when you have issues, not only when women have issues. This whole main character energy, you want to steal the spot. There's no spotlight to steal. You're killing yourselves and you're killing us. We already know that we don't mean anything to you. Our lives have never ever been safe. It is only when something happens to a woman that you remember you have problems. Fools, that's what people are. Fools. Okay, you're a criminal. Oh, you're a rapist. Oh, you're gonna assault this person. Is it written on your head? Fool. You will never remember you have life problems until a woman speaks up. When she speaks up, you now try to use your stupid nonsense problems that clearly do not affect you enough, because if they did affect you enough, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning, when you wake up, you will open your mouth and say, this is what we suffer as men. Your problems are not valid. Because if they were valid, you would wake up on a normal day, just like we wake up every day, speak about you rotten people leaving us alone. But your own does not pass sexualizing, pedophilia, preying on women that have no business to do. Men are literally rubbing on the streets because nothing will happen to them. Or if anything was to happen to them, who is going to do the things to them? This is not their fellow men. Every day, kidnapping, killing, they're using this person for ritual, one chance vehicle, every single form of criminal activities you can think of in this Nigeria. What gender has it?
Guys, right now, there's nothing anybody can tell me. Danella Yuledochie has actually raised a campaign against men. And you know, when a child is from a broken home, there's a lot of things that is going on with this child. I don't know, but the way her preferences about men, her preferences, I don't know whether she's talking about what is happening in the country, but her preferences on this speech is just... I think this girl is hot. From every atom of her speech, we find out that this girl is really very, very hot. And you guys know where the hot is coming from. I feel like from home, you know, I don't know whether she felt so disappointed from her daddy's character, Yuledochie, her father's character. Then she's actually generalizing it because she was actually talking about the insecurity that's going on in the country, but she's pinning it generally on men. And she's using some kind of vulgar words that I feel like is coming from a place of hot. This video is everywhere. This video is trending. This video has taken over the internet. She did this video a few days ago or a day ago. And what I could understand very well is that this is what we are normally saying. Like, I don't want to be so harsh, but the thing there is that when a man and a woman is having issues and these people happen to have children, most of the tensions and most of the hurt, emotional hurt goes to the children. Maybe the children will not be like showing it at that side, at that moment, but trust me, it is still there. Because for a young lady like this to speak boldly and say a lot of things, men, this men, at her age, you will see that she has already raised a campaign and she has already developed this hatred towards men. And if you ask me, it's not her fault. It's because of how everything that actually went through with her mom and her dad, and how her dad actually left the family to go be with another woman and showcase her all over social media. And this girl practically sees this every day, and she grew up knowing that, okay, this is how my father treated me, and my mom like would never meant anything to him. And another thing again I want to say is that, please, the parents should know that at its stands right now, I feel like the mental health of this young lady is at stake, because the way she see things can actually affect her in future in terms of how she see men and how she actually, like, as a woman that is growing up, that is going to get married in the future and have her own family, have her own husband, grow her children, the way she's going to be seeing men, or the perspective or the angle she's already seeing men, is very, very wrong. And I feel like it's coming from a place of hurt. Maybe I know the father has actually put on some disappointing character out there and is really waging internal emotional damage on this girl. That's why she's really sounding so bitter towards men. I feel like there should be a place of positivity too. I feel like the mother should actually do not allow this lady to grow in this manner. That's what I'm trying to say. The mom should not allow this girl to be a bitter person, even though the father has failed as a father, or he has failed as the head of the family. There are other amazing men out there, and she shouldn't carry the I know it's actually going to affect her, but what I'm trying to say, she shouldn't be at the center of whatever issue the father and the mother have, because at the end of the day, trust me, if she actually like she's in the center of whatever the father and the mother have, it's going to affect her as a young beautiful lady growing up, and is going to fall in love one day and have her own Prince Charming as a husband and start making babies, start having children, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So I believe that in all this family drama, in all this family whatever that is going on between the mom and the dad, let there be a place that Danella should understand that all men are not the same. All men are not disappointing. There are amazing fathers out there. There are amazing men out there. There are people that protect whatever they love. There are men that give out whatever they have to send their children to school. I have seen a man that sold his land to send his child to university. I've seen a man that sold his car to send his child abroad. There are still amazing fathers out there. So that's what I'm trying to say, because the way she's actually like hitting on men is actually she's coming from a place of hurt because of whatever upbringing or whatever things that she has seen her father do, or whatever maybe the way she sees her father so disappointed. You guys know that she has already jacked out her father's surname. That's the time she jacked out her father's surname from her name on internet and said she's no longer Danella Yuledochie. Like, she's really not happy with men. And if you tell me it's actually coming from a place of what is really going on with this young lady growing up, and there's so much drama from your home, you see, not just from your home, the drama is everywhere. Literally, your family, your father, your mother news is everywhere on the internet. It actually have a lot of negative influence on children. But so many parents that are actually seeking for divorce or want to go their separate way does not actually knows that this affects their children, because at the end of the day, you may be trying to hurt your partner, like the way the father is doing, showcasing Judy Austin on the internet to hurt the ex-wife. But he's not just hurting the ex-wife. You can see he has also hurt his children in a very bad way. You can see how the daughter is sounding. For the daughter to sound this way, you guys already know that she's not happy with men. And I feel like for the fact that she's not happy with her father, she's generalizing it. Because she's not happy with her father. She's just generalizing it like all men are the same. No, we still have amazing fathers. We have men that are good. We have men with good morals. Yes, we have good men out there at the society. Though, yes, so all those people that she's mentioning, kidnapper, they're all men. But even at that, there are other good men. Pastors that pray and deliver people that are men. We have amazing men out there. That's what I'm trying to chip in. I don't want Danella to grow up and be a bitter lady. I don't want Danella to grow up and see men in some kind of way because of the hurt that she feels from her father, or the disappointing behavior, or the disappointing character that she and her mother or her siblings actually undergo from this man. I just want her to see that at the end of the day, everybody is not your father. At the end of the day, there are men that love their children, that stayed with their wife and raised their children and choose their family over every other side chick. That the father actually want to prioritize Judy Austin, the side chicks, over his family, and tend to have a lot of drama going on social media because of this. Regardless of how his children, his wife, his daughter is gonna feel, it doesn't mean that every man are like that. I don't want Danella to take all this heat, all these hurts with her as a young girl growing up. I want her to chase out that weight. I know it's not gonna be easy to chase out that weight, because growing up in such family and too much drama here and there, coupled with the social media drama that been going on for most couple 3 to 4 years right now. But I just want Yuledochie to understand that so far that this girl, she's a lady, she have to have every understanding that all the men out there are not her father. I know she felt so very disappointing from the way he speak about men, but she shouldn't allow it to be something she's groomed and grown up with, because at the end of the day, Yuledochie will not want to have a daughter that have this bitterness towards every man and sees men and in some kind of way. No, it shouldn't be. So guys, let me see what you feel at the comment section. How do you feel about this video that this young lady made? I know yes, most broken home, what the parent does not understand is that the children are the one that receive the hits most. It's not even about the husband and wife that is going out, in and out, and fighting themselves, maybe on social media, throwing shade on themselves, trying to display, trying to steal the spotlight and all that. It's the children that are involved in this marriage that feel the hurt most, and some kind of way these children sometimes they don't know how to express themselves. You can see how Danella she is right now. Guys, let me see what you feel at the comment section. Let me feel what is feeling. Some persons are saying that her mother has turned her against men. That's why she's acting like this, because the mother turned her against her father. Now she no. You guys should understand that this lady, this particular girl has already known something when all these shenanigans and all this social media drama was actually being displayed by the father and the side chick that has turned second wife. So she sees everything and she feels hurt. I don't think it's the mother that turned her against it. She sees it. Everything happens before her eyes. Guys, let me see what you feel at the comment section. Don't forget to share, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I'm going to be coming back to keep you guys updated. See you on my next video. Bye.